welcome back to Derps Farm here on No Man's Land. I'm Hitman82, and I'm here with Squirrelly.
Hello.
And Fad.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back again.
Yes, we got big plans today.
Yeah, we have moved forward a day. So for those of you that were are the eagle-eyed among us, we have moved forward. We've also, after last episode, I planted more trees, and so we've made this area into part of our tree farm. So there'll be a segregation between the silage grass field and the hay grass field. The crop field that we had here has been planted in grass, and that's going to stay grass now. Oh my goodness, what else has happened?
Yeah,
so also, as we kind of go up here... Oh, buzzy bees.
Covered in bees.
Yes, indeed. So the chickens and horses are still working on winding down their crops. So we've replaced the bale stack. The bale stack had a limit of 150. And once we'd picked up all the bales from our silage harvest, we'd smashed that. So we've kind of built the maximum capacity one, and I've kind of integrated it in. We got some sheep. We have the sheep now as well. And I think last, but by no means least, once we'd done kind of getting all the grass up around our new area, Squirrelly very kindly created a new field for us. So that's why we grassed over the small field up the back by the sawmill, because we've got a new field out here that's bigger. So, and we all know bigger is better, because that's what we're told.
Because of course it is.
Why would it not be? So yeah, so that's really what's gone on. So I also chopped you might have seen there were trees in this area here where I am. I chopped those down and got rid of the stumps because this is where the horse pasture will go, the new one. But we're not going to build it yet. We're going to hold building this time around. So this episode and next episode, we're not going to build anything new specifically. And we're just going to focus on the work. So Squirrelly's already away, harvesting the barley. I'm going to run the tipper and also get the blue tractor ready to lime the new field. So I'm going to buy some lime.
I'm going to work on our lunch. Pork chop sandwiches.
So there we go. So I'm going to buy 5,000 litres of lime. I'm going to get that filled up.
All right, and I'm just finishing up here on the horse, and then I'm off to do some mowing, I'm assuming.
Yep, man's going to go and mow for hay, because although it's only been a few short weeks since we did the big hay harvest, it's ready again. If I can figure out how to reverse a dang tractor.
Left trigger. Oh wait.
No, that doesn't work on a keyboard, Hitman.
There's no trigger
just
on your
saying.
keyboard? What kind of keyboard do you got? I got a Hitman keyboard. Got triggers all over it. Totally triggered.
Oh yeah, we know.
I'm running along this water edge. I keep wanting to stop and drink because I've been playing Planet Crafter and drinking along the lake edges.
Ah.
So now every time I run by, I want to take a drink.
Yeah. So I haven't forgotten you, Squirrel. I'm going to be back in just a second and run the fluter.
It's all right. But I'm at 36%, so...
Yeah, I figured it would be a while before you were ready. So... there we are. So we're doing well. I'm happy with our little farm, actually. We went from about 200,000. So when I went overnight, we went from about 200,000 to 230,000. So all the goods now... or a lot of the goods now in that don't have an onward supply chain we're direct selling. I'm gonna not fuss too much by carting stuff backwards and forwards. I think we've now reached a critical mass that we can say, yeah, you know what, they're coming to collect it, and that's baked into the price. We don't care about delivering ourselves anymore. We're too busy. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Barley, 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 barley.
Should I do all the edges around this grass field too, like all the grass around it? I don't know how far you want me to go.
As much as you want to.
Obviously,
if you don't do it, and Squirrelly doesn't think you've done enough, then he'll go and do it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot to cut to fill that 800 bales.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna the hay. We'll put some in the stack for animals, but we'll probably be selling a bunch of it as well.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because the hay you can just sell because you haven't got to wait for it to ferment.
Right. But it's not as much money, and waiting costs nothing. Oh well.
Yeah, but why would you wait to sell hay?
No, I meant instead of...
Oh, you rather than doing silage. Well, you could...
Not rather, I just thought maybe it would make better money, but...
Right, we've now filled up our new chicken coop. So... Achievement get. The old chicken coop still has about 300 litres of... 316 litres of grain in it. So, like I said, we're letting that run down. And when that's run down, we'll move all of the... There should be no more breeding in that coop because there's no more... there's no rooster in there any longer. But yeah.
I'm quiet. I've got my tongue half hanging out of my mouth while I'm trying to align this so that I don't mold through the other field.
You can use the GPS if you want to.
Aw, I'd have to remember how to do it. It's been so long, actually, since I've used GPS.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll get the job done.
Yeah, you usually do. As you can see, Squirrelly extended this grass field up ahead that I'm now on. Extended that up to the hill. He kind of extended this one out, which was a good job, well done. Yeah, actually, Squirrelly and I were on here for quite a while after we recorded last time around.
Yeah. I saw I was buzzing around doing work and saw you were on.
So it was actually really nice because we both got to talk about all the different ideas that we got for we could do this, we could do that. So it was really, really, really nice because normally we just we have the time that we record and then we go away and then 2 weeks later we kind of come back and record and what ideas have you got? And it's this is what we're going to do. So to have someone else's input and someone else's thoughts on what you're thinking as well is also really good.
Yeah.
Hence, Squirrelly and I kind of between us had said about, well, we'll put the trees in this grass area because that probably looked good. So hopefully it will. They just need to grow. Oh, damn you! Grow now!
I can't wait.
So, but obviously that is the fact that we've planted, and Hitman kind of alluded to it, we planted 180 trees. So in that last episode, I had bought 120 trees. I planted about 60. I planted the remaining 60 plus another 60. So we have planted in total 180 trees.
You know what you did there, right? You did a Squirrelly.
What's that?
Yeah, planted a million of them. That
well,
works really. I think so.
Yeah.
I did that basically with the intention of we're probably going to need to plant some more fairly soon because we're going to be going through these quite quickly. The sawmills are running through wood at an impressive rate now. So we're not like we were at the beginning where it's let's chop down 3 trees and that'll last us for creating planks for a while. We're going to need to be chopping trees almost constantly and replenishing them with new growth.
Well, good thing we're not short on trees.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I said that's why I'm planning in advance because with with the trees, it's not. Oh yeah. I'll plant a field and it'll be ready. We've got to wait for a good while for them to come to maturity. So, plus, like I said, I think it'll start to hide from the animal section of the farm where we are now. Some of the sawmill and platinum timber production facilities, because we'll have a bunch of trees between us.
But then we won't be able to see them. Oh well, we'll still.
Well, yeah, that's so that we can get you to work at one end of the farm and we'll work the other, and then we don't have to look at you.
But you're gonna have to mute too, though, because I mean.
As you said last time, we have an auto mute system that just kind of tunes your voice out.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Can I get that too? I won't shut up. All I can hear is myself talk. So there must be a solution.
Let's go on over to the barley field over here.
I blame you because you're always recording me. That's it.
Well, yeah, quite.
It's not me recording me.
Must be my fault.
Well,
absolutely must
blame
be.
You.
Well, yeah, and yeah, so all good fun.
It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye.
And then it's a sport.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do. Actually, I think this is set up already for doing what I want to do. Except for the fact that the lines. We need the lines. So we're going to get a start on liming this nice new field. The first crop that we plant on it. We're going to plant sorghum. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier. Obviously, I did mention. I mentioned it to you guys.
I mentioned it on screen. I think I was.
I don't think I did either. So
you're planting sorghum.
Well, I'm planting. That's what I will be planting. Currently, I am putting lime on the field to get the pH value up to where it needs to be. So, and I also did that on the grass field that was for silage because I noticed that the pH was a little bit low. It needed a plus 0.25 across the field. So. Yeah, so there's Squirrelly in the distance over there, and Hitman even the further distance over in that direction.
Far away as I could get.
Well, not really.
Not far enough, I can still hear you.
There's a hot air balloon up there, and I was thinking of using that to send you to the moon, but there we go.
I'm keeping it aloft.
So, well, yes.
Out my window.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, just my window.
Well, we all know you're talking hot air, but but yeah, so and lots of nice progress, and we're kind of hopefully you're enjoying the story of the expansion of our little farm and all of that good stuff.
So
I certainly am.
Someday this will all be ours.
Yeah, oh, it will be. We're still expanding. We've still got more to do. We've still got a $500,000 loan to pay back, but
yeah.
But obviously, as we expand, we become more profitable day by day. So then we'll get to the point where we are making enough that we can just pay that back and not
even notice it.
Not need the capital from it to invest in new things.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, so the next expansion is going to be obviously the upgraded horse stable, which we do need because I think we are. Yeah, we've got a capacity of 5, and when we get the next horse, it will be. We won't be able to to accommodate. So I'm going to actually have a look at that to see whether or not we do. I might go back on my word. No, reproduction is at 45%, so for Grey Gamer, so we don't need to worry about that for a while. So that's fine.
Good job, Grey.
Yeah. He's already sired Zip and Chester.
You should have named one of them Gractor.
Well, we can do, but the next one has to be Unzip, because we've got Zip and then Unzip. And then after that, we'll name one Gractor. So, because why not?
Yes, you gotta name it something.
And if you don't get that, then you need to go and subscribe to Gray's channel.
There you go.
And figure it out on YouTube. That is.
Or watch. What was the name of ours? Oh my gosh, the Ultimate on Feed the Beast Ultimate. Was it Ultimate? I forget now. The one with the giant snowman and and Brew built a ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Feed the Beast Ultimate.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
That's what I was saying.
Or possibly the one where actually, yeah. Not sure. I'll have to check. So let's go.
Built a big lighthouse. A lighthouse base. Yeah.
Base House Light.
The good old days.
Oh yeah. That's one of the
reasons
reasons on Twitch I've been playing Feed the Beast Ultimate, because it kind of goes way back.
Days are way back.
So
are you saying so yeah, as in you're looking at your watch saying oh yeah, so yeah? Or...
No, not yet.
Okay, good.
Not yet.
Just making sure I didn't miss the cue.
You'll know.
Yeah, I'll know when something comes.
I think when we get this barley field finished, will be about the right time-ish.
Okay, cool.
And then obviously Squirrelly and I for next episode we can come and help with the hay harvest.
Aha. So I better make sure I'm far enough ahead. So someone can Ted.
Sorry, Squirrelly.
All right.
I didn't think you'd have gotten filled by just that much, but there we go.
No, it's about 40%, but it's kind of tricky here with all the other fields that I want to drive on. So.
Yes, yeah, that's why I was letting you do the harvesting. Not really. I'd have managed it, but okay.
But his driving skills aren't all that great. He drives on the wrong side of the road.
We drive on the correct side of the road for our country.
We drive on the right side of the road.
Yeah, I know.
It also happens to be correct.
In your country.
For most people in the world, why y'all gotta be so weird driving on the left?
We're not the only ones. We are not the only ones.
Colonies don't count.
No, I don't think it was that. Is it Japan that does? It's kind of. There's a whole list of countries that drive on the left. So, and now you've triggered that. I'm actually going on my iPad and googling.
Ruiner of videos. That's me.
Well.
Hey, I'm not making my own to ruin, so I gotta ruin yours instead.
Well, pretty much. Left and right hand traffic. So. About.
Just do a Google search for countries where they drive on the wrong side of the road.
So Australia is left hand, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados.
You're listing off a whole bunch of former colonies.
Yeah, at the moment. Obviously India, Ireland, Japan. There we go, Japan. One in left-hand traffic was enacted in law in 1924, one of the few non-British colony countries to use left-hand traffic.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. So I was right. I was right about Japan.
You're correct. Yep.
I knew I remembered it. Well, I didn't know I remembered it. I thought I remembered it, and now I know from looking at Wikipedia, because of course, what could be wrong on Wikipedia? No one would ever corrupt a citation on Wikipedia, would they?
Well, I mean, not for long, because I'm sure the wiki police will come along and right the wrong.
Yeah.
Which is good, honestly.
Well, self-policing and things like that.
Well, if people are doing malicious stuff, you really want them policing themselves? That makes no sense. It only works if we're all honest, so it ain't that.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll work. I've been watching.
Here we go. We're going to put the cat amongst the pigeons now. The U.S. Virgin Islands is apparently left-hand traffic.
I thought you're supposed to be working. Isn't he supposed to be working, Squirrelly? My goodness, I think he's on vacation.
He's driving around on his phone again.
Yep.
No, I'm driving around on my iPad. It's totally different. Besides, I'm just waiting for you to finish this field up.
So it's your fault, Squirrelly.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just so slow. So Squirrel and I are going to finish up this barley harvest. Hitman's still mowing, and then we'll be all hands on deck on the hay. I would imagine would be next. So
excellent.
So yeah,
so fun.
Yes,
we also
indeed.
have the straw to clean up too.
Yes, we've got the straw to bale, so we'll probably be baling that, and so whoever's doing the it'll be the Squirrely or I jumps on to do the tedding and then windrowing, and then whoever's just jumps into the baler can bale the straw and then come and bale the hay.
That's good.
So yeah.
All right, well, I guess we're wrapping up.
We are indeed. It's been another fun-filled episode. Like I said, we've caught you up on the little bits that we did get through between kind of recording times. Sometimes we do have to do a little bit of work, and I try to minimize that so it's not a big shock to the system when we get back. But yeah, more to come.
Can't wait. Make sure everybody does the YouTube things. Don't forget.
Yes, the YouTube things. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
Have a good one.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.